All right, let's talk about it. Navy Federal Credit Union. You've heard the stories, right? You've heard about the community, the service, and of course those absolutely jaw-dropping credit limits. Well, today, we're not just talking rumors. We are opening up the playbook to show you the exact strategies members are using to get some of the highest credit limits you can find anywhere.
$49,000 on one single card. You know, when you see a real number like that from somebody like Namwin, who's actually documented their journey, it stops being a myth. It becomes a map. It's proof of what's really possible when you know how to play the game.
So that's the real question, isn't it? It's not just about what somebody else did. It's about figuring out if there's a process, a repeatable strategy. So let's break down exactly how you can take these same principles and put them to work for your own financial journey with Navy Federal. Here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with the basics that apply everywhere. Then we dive into the insider stuff, the internal score, and the pledge loan hack. After that, it's all about making your move, how to apply, how to grow, and just as important, what to do if things don't go according to plan.
Okay, before we get into any secret place, we gotta master the fundamentals. These are the rules of the game, no matter where you go, for any lender. This is your foundation. You can't build a skyscraper on sand, right?
And for that, we're not just going to guess. We're going straight to the source, the Federal Reserve itself. They lay out the universal principles for what a healthy credit profile looks like. This isn't some secret NFCU trick. This is the financial discipline that every single lender wants to see.
And here they are. Pretty simple, right? The 4 credit commandments. Number 1, pay your bills on time, every single time. 2, keep your debt low. Don't max out your cards. 3, show you can handle different kinds of credit, like a car loan and a credit card. And 4, check your report and make sure it's clean. You have to master these. This part is absolutely non-negotiable.
All right, foundation's set. Now let's get into the good stuff, the inside baseball. This is where the Navy Federal specific strategy really starts. We're talking about a number you are not going to find on your Credit Karma report. Their internal score.
Now, what's so wild about this is that they don't advertise it. It's this custom score, goes from 100 to 450, that they cook up just for new credit card applications. But here's the catch. You only find out what your score is after you apply, on the decision letter. It's like their own private measurement of how much they like you.
So how in the world do you improve a score you can't even see? Well, you do it by building the relationship. The wisdom from the community points to a really clear path. Use their best checking account. Get your paycheck direct deposited and keep a decent balance in there. Show them you're serious. Use their other stuff like a car loan or a CD. And whatever you do, prove you're reliable by never overdrafting. Now for the second secret. And this one, this is a power move. This is something members use to seriously beef up their credit profile, not just with Navy Federal, but everywhere. It's called the pledge loan hack.
Okay, so here's how this works. You're basically borrowing your own money, which is brilliant. You take out a big loan against your savings. And the best part? No hard inquiry. That loan then shows up on your credit report as a huge new account. Then you immediately pay back like 90% of it. So what does the credit bureau see? A massive, almost paid off loan with a perfect payment history. You are literally manufacturing a powerful credit history out of thin air.
Okay, you've laid all the groundwork. You've strengthened that relationship. Maybe you even pulled off the pledge loan. Now it's go time. Let's talk about actually applying and, more importantly, how to grow that limit once you're in.
So in the community, you'll find 2 main schools of thought here. You got team Apply Now, who say, look, if my credit's good, I'm going for it right away. Then you've got team Build a Relationship, who say, nah, I'm going to wait a few months, let those direct deposits hit, and let things mature. And the truth is, they can both be right. It really just depends on your own starting profile.
So once you get that approval, the growth phase starts, and it runs like clockwork. This is the famous 91-3 rule. You make your first request for a credit limit increase after 91 days and 3 full statement cycles. After that first one, you can ask for another one every 181 days. It's a predictable calendar for growth. Set a reminder on your phone. Knowing what to ask for is key. And the magic number is $8,000.
Navy Federal is famous for giving increases of up to 3 times your current limit, but it's capped at an $8,000 jump per request. So if you've got a $5,000 limit, you ask for 13. If you've got 15,000, you ask for 23. It's a proven path to getting a massive limit.
Now, we gotta be real. This is not some get-rich-quick scheme. Sometimes, even when you do everything right, you hit a wall. So let's talk about what happens when the playbook doesn't quite go as planned. It's the moment nobody wants to think about. You follow all the steps, you hit that submit button, and you see denied. Okay, don't panic. This isn't the end of the line. It's just a data point.
By law, they have to mail you a letter explaining exactly why they said no. That letter, that's your new blueprint. Read it. Then, pull your credit report and see if there are any errors they might have seen. And then, pick up the phone and call them for a reconsideration review. If that still doesn't work, pivot. Get their secured card. It's the best way to get your foot in the door and start building that direct history with them.
But that secured card path, it requires patience, sometimes a whole lot of it. This quote from a user on Reddit says it all. While some people see their secured card graduate to a regular unsecured card in 6 months, others can take years, 9 years. That's the ultimate proof right there. This whole thing is a marathon, not a sprint.
So, after all the rules, all the secrets, all the reality checks, what's the big picture here? What's the one thing you need to take away from this entire playbook? It really just comes down to this. Success with Navy Federal isn't about one trick. It's not about a hack. It's not just about your FICO score or even their own secret internal score. It's about proving that you are a reliable, responsible, and engaged member of their financial family. The high limits aren't the goal. They are the reward for building that deep, strategic relationship.
You've got the fundamentals. You've got the insider strategies. And you've got the reality checks. The entire playbook is laid out right in front of you. So now, there's only one question left to answer. What's your first move?